over here. Um, Look, I want to talk to you about knowing what you're doing, and specifically knowing how it's all going to work out. And I'm going to bring this up because I will be honest, I'm kind of irritated. I'm sort of in a bad mood because right before I jumped on to do this live, I got an email from a past client, and I find it kind of irritating. And so I'm gonna kind of break this down because I think there's a lesson in there. So there's a client that worked with us for a while, left, totally fine. It's now 6 months later. And he came back and he said, I'm unhappy with the results. I haven't gotten the results that I wanted in those 6 months. And I said, yeah, you stopped doing the thing. You didn't get any results because you stopped working on it. And there's no problem with not working on something. Certainly no problem with not working with me. But if you don't work on it, if you don't follow the process, if you don't work the system, you're not going to get the result. That seems pretty obvious to me. And his response to this was, well, if I had known that I was going to get the result, if I kept working on it, I would have done that. But because I didn't get the result in like the first month or the first 2 months that we worked together, I didn't have enough evidence to know that I wanted to keep working on it. Right? So it's like saying if I knew I was going to win the game, I would have played. And my response to that is like, yeah, everyone would do that. Right? If I can guarantee you success, everyone will do that. Seems fair enough. But the problem is, in reality, very little is guaranteed. You are not guaranteed to be alive tomorrow. I hate to break it to you. None of us are. We are not guaranteed much of anything. If you want the result, you need to work a process to get it, and you need to trust that that process is going to get you. Now, going to get you there. Now, does it mean you never change what you're doing? Of course not. You're constantly pivoting and changing your direction because of feedback, right? Does it mean you just have blind trust in someone like someone like me? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But you have to be doing something. Doing nothing is not going to get you the result. And if you choose to do nothing, which, by the way, a completely rational choice to make, depending on what you want out of your life and your business or whatever, if you choose to do nothing, then don't complain when the result is nothing. Don't complain when the result that you get is exactly what you would predict if you did absolutely nothing to move forward. I'm not saying one is right and one is wrong. I'm not saying you're bad if you don't constantly work a process to blah, 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 blah. Like, I'm very goal-oriented, but not everybody has to be. And you don't have to trust me or anything I say. You never have to work with me. You don't have to listen to a single thing. You don't have to watch this live. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything, and no one can say jack squat to you about it. But don't complain about it, right? Don't complain to me about it and say, I didn't do any of the stuff you said, and I didn't get any results, and I'm upset about it. Because the one thing I can predict with certainty is that if you do nothing, nothing changes. That's how it works. And either choice is fine, but no one likes a complainer. We need to be realistic with ourselves and be reasonable with ourselves and understand that if I want to get the thing, I have to do the process. I have to put the work in, whatever it is. You have to change something to change your outcomes. You got to change your inputs to change your outputs. If you don't do that, you don't get the thing. And you don't get to complain about it. There are many, many things I don't do and I don't work on at all. They're just not important to me. But I don't complain that, like, Like, for example, right now, I'm not going to the gym. Not going to the gym because coronavirus kind of has me spooked, right? And to me, the risk reward thing is not there, and I don't like working out at home, so I'm not working out right now. And I'm losing some muscle mass as I go, for sure. Am I complaining about it? No, because I'm not doing the thing. You know? Anyway, my point is, if you don't want to go to the gym, don't complain that your muscles aren't getting bigger. If you don't want to do the work on your business, don't complain that your business didn't get the results that you want. If you want to ask me how, I would love to have that conversation. And then you can make a rational decision whether you agree with me or not, but I don't understand this thing. And it's frustrating to me. So this live's a little more irritated than normal. And, sorry to bring that vibe if I'm harshing your vibe. I promise I'll be back to positive tomorrow. I love you. Alexandra, I saw that you made a comment. You said, have I ever thought about coming to Romania? I would love to go to Romania, but I haven't really thought about it. No, that would be amazing. Someday. I will get there someday. All right, everybody. I love you. I'll talk to you soon. And cheers. Bye-bye.